Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your second half of August reading. I know it's kind of coming late for you because you were first up in the last series for the first half. So you moved to the back of the line for the second half, and therefore it's a longer wait for the air sign. So I thank you for your patience. I'm happy to be here. First, let me say it's Thursday is long day, so I'm sure the mowers will be around. They've been dodging in and out, so please bear with me as I pause for noise. And if you're new, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us and subscribing. And for those who are returning, Gemini, I appreciate you so much. Please join us in the Priestess Lounge. Below every video, there is a description box. It's a little drop-down box, and there's a sentence that says, join us in the Priestess Lounge. It is the private Facebook group that is associated only with this channel. And it's just about, walking the spiritual path together. So we'd love to have you there. There are 2 questions you have to answer. One is just agreeing to the policies of the group. And the other is asking you where you are on your twin flame soulmate journey. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you. We need more Geminis. Okay. What I am doing here is, and before I go on, let's all please hold in our hearts and our minds and our positive healing energy everyone in the path of Hurricane Laura. Not a namesake I'm extremely proud to be associated with, but it is, what it is. Louisiana and going up through Arkansas and cutting across the middle of the country. It's devastating, and we hold everyone in our thoughts and in our minds and our hearts. So just wanted to say that. Yeah, I didn't sleep much. Just watching that storm roll in. Okay, I am pulling 2 cards for you, Gemini. One for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine from, what are you? Oh, Spirit Animal Oracle. Oh, I love this. Oh, well, the masculine gets card 67. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. I always feel like this card is close to the Ace of Swords as well as the Hermit, right? Sort of taking knowledge for knowledge's sake is one thing, but then transmuting it into wisdom. So that's beautiful energy. And then the feminine gets card 47, Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. So both cards, interesting to me, knowledge into wisdom and use your mind wisely, both air energies, both energies in the mental realm. Perfect for you, Gemini. And I love how look how aligned the coloring is. This is not a deck that has all the same colors. So I just feel, I don't know, I respond to color. My first incarnation was an interior designer. So I have those skills. And my eye goes to color. Anyway, okay, I'm going to pull one more card just for you, Gemini. Those of you who are the Geminis, this is a general reading for Gemini, collective of Gemini, Sun, and Rising. May not resonate with everybody. It's okay. If it doesn't, if you're here as a Gemini Sun, you can check out your Rising reading or be a cross watcher and watch the Sun or Rising readings for your divine counterpart. So this is one card for the Geminis watching from Goddess Power Oracle. I will read the description to you because it's kind of hard to commit to memory. Okay. Goddess Demeter, Nurturer, the Goddess of Nurturer. Card 11. Wow. Twin flame number right there. Okay. Nurturer. We are in Virgo season, and Virgo is the sign of the healer, the priestess, the nurturer, caretaker, the nurse, right? Demeter. So it's an empowerment message. Here's what it says. Giving to others is a wonderful feeling. When you have a healthy sense of yourself, you want to share your love, your inspiration, and your experience, and the exchange feels clean. Your boundaries are fluid yet strong. The Greek goddess of grain, motherhood, and the harvest, Demeter, reminds you that a harvest is meant to be shared. You've now tapped into her nurturing love, which is abundant, and your well-meaning gestures will be received with gratitude and in some way returned to you tenfold. Now is the time to nourish yourself too. For giving must be balanced by receiving. Allow yourself to feel how the universe is like a wonderful nurturing mother that is always there when you need her. Demeter says to trust that you are loved and cared for all day, every day, and for all time, especially now. And so it is. This is the card of the Empress, the mother, the nurturer, the unconditional love, the abundance. Yep. I'm saying that because it's card number 11, and as I was reading, I thought, well, that sounds awfully like the description of the Empress. So I feel divine feminine energy showing right up in this card for the Geminis watching. It's a beautiful message, right? Turn knowledge into wisdom and use your mind wisely. Being called to a higher version of yourself. It's lovely, Gem. Okay. Yes, use your mind wisely. All right, let's see where we go. This is for Gemini Sun and Rising. Wow! Masculine showing up in the energy of the Magician, Virgo and Gemini in this card. Yes, manifesting. Up, 5 of Cups, feminine. See, this is why you're being called to self-nurture too. A little focused on regrets of the past. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. I always like to say part of the issue around this card is that the figure is overly focused. You know, it feels like sadness and depression when you look at the card. I mean, it's just doom and gloom. And the focus is on the 3 cups that are knocked over, representing what is spoiled, what has gone wrong, mistakes of the past, regrets, mistakes, things that you're lamenting, you're sad about, grieving about, feeling a sense of loss. But there are 2 cups right behind this person. Now, I like to say that it's the 2 of Cups because I'm doing relationship readings. So to me, it's that 2 of Cups card of the soulmates. And I almost feel like I want to tell this person, just turn around. There are 2 cups right behind you that are full and ready to be enjoyed and embraced. So I just want to make that clear. That if you're finding yourself in some dark thoughts about things that have gone on in the past or wrong in the past, consider the potential of the connection, that it may still be intact. Wow. Capricorn energy of the devil in the past. Page of Wands right now. Wow. And the moon going forward. So some fear or apprehension for this masculine going forward. It almost feels like there's a these 2 things feel as if it's a shift in energy from something older, like patterns that have weighed this masculine down, that they've been tied to, or that they've felt karmically bound to. And it feels like there's a release, because I almost see that the manifestation is bringing in the energy of a Page of Wands. The Page of Wands, to me, pages are messengers. Wands is about passion and creativity. It's an inspiration and motivation, but it almost feels as if it's a fresh start. It's like striking the match, reigniting a spark. It's not an ace, so it's not a torch. It's a spark. And then there's some apprehension and fear, some insecurities being triggered in the future. And being that I see the Five of Cups here, that's what I'm thinking may have happened. Is something may have gone off the rails for you here, Gemini. All right, let's look at the feminine. Yeah, there's the Empress. Yep. Demeter, meet the Empress. Look at the head, the crown. Wow. Yeah, there's the regret. Three of Cups. See? The attention is all on 3 cups. There's the 3 cups. Third party energy. Third party energy. And then the Queen of Swords. There's some air for you, Gem. Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. And the Queen of Swords, truth seeker, truth teller. Cut out what doesn't serve. Get the clarity that you need. So let's start on the masculine side with this Magician, just so beautiful. And just so you know how this works, if you're here as the Gemini, yeah, look what popped out, the Sun. Manifesting the happiness. But we got to start somewhere. If you're here as the Gemini, then you just find which side speaks more to your energy, your experience of the connection. And the other side is your divine counterpart. Okay? So I separate it masculine, feminine. You can feel free to flip it around if you need to. No worries about that. Yes. So, wow, you may be dealing with a Leo here. We've got Sun and Strength on top of this Magician. Manifesting happiness and the strength and courage to pursue it, to overcome any challenge, any obstacle that stands in the way of your happiness here, masculine. Wow. I get so excited. Yeah, there is an end of a painful chapter. Stick a fork in something. I feel underneath this masculine feels liberated. Liberated from something toxic. That whatever that devil energy is over. I'm not sure the feminine has the memo on that. Let's look at the devil energy. Yeah, I think kind of tied. I'm feeling I'm talking to a masculine who may have been married or in a long-term connection. Endings and new beginnings. Yes, 10 of Pentacles and the endings and new beginnings on top of this devil. This is a masculine who's been trying to extricate themselves from a toxic connection that's been long-term. Could be a family person. Could be, could have a family. Could be a divorce situation. Doesn't have to be just something that they worked so hard to build. But there's endings and new beginnings here. So a brand new chapter. They're manifesting this happiness. Something painful is over. End of a painful cycle. Moving on to new beginnings. I love that. Page of Wands. This just feels like a reignition of some passion. Like a refreshing of a little bit of starting over maybe. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa. I did not see that coming. So that it's more about a message than a message around the Three of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Whoa. Transformation. Well, thank you. Because none of this made any darn sense. Okay, I get it now. Some of you have put in the comments, I really like watching you when you get it. It's like, yeah, sometimes I'm looking at it like, this cannot be. And then it's like, yep, clear. So there's a transformation. That's the message here. This masculine is saying, yes, I'm fresh start. Let's reignite this passion between us. The Three of Cups is the challenge. That's the obstacle that needs to be overcome. I feel that it has ended. And even though that may be outside of conscious awareness to some degree, this masculine is behaving as if whatever they were toxically involved in is done. I think that's the energy of the Three of Cups, is this third energy, whatever it is. I think it's another person. That's the way the readings come through. So what they're saying is, let's start over. I don't have much to offer because, hello, third person could be the fact that the Ten of Pentacles comes out could mean that there's, they're starting fresh financially too. They may have gotten out with the shirt on their back is what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm seeing here 2-page energies. It feels new and fresh and like a new beginning for these two. And the obstacle being this Three of Cups, and that's where the transformation comes in. Something has to die off for something new to come in, and that's what's happening for this masculine. The Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Death card, total transformation, extricating themselves from one connection and beginning new with this feminine. There are apprehensions here in the future. The moon is Pisces energy, and that moon, there's some fear around it, uncertainty. Everything that this masculine, they don't know if everything is real. It's like, am I seeing things clearly? Wow. Look, Virgo in that Hermit. That's what I was talking about with the wolf. So, and because Virgo and Gemini comes out in that, could be dealing with Virgo, could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with somebody with a lot of fire or earth in their chart. I feel as if this masculine will respond to their insecurities by kind of retreating, doing a lot of self-work, working on their self-awareness, doing a deep dive into what they brought to the party over here. So this is really an inner search. It is seeking to take whatever they've learned from the situation and elevate it into some wisdom. But I almost feel as if they're going to be too scared to come on too quickly with this feminine, and as a result, they may retreat. They may retreat. And, the Hermit doesn't communicate. Very solitary. Wow. Because they feel ghosted and abandoned by this feminine somewhat. Yeah, there's my long guy. We have 2 5s here now. Some days they drive that thing faster than others. That took a long time. Feminine in the 5 of Cups, masculine with this 5 of Pentacles. 5s are about instability. They're about change. Sometimes it's just like, everything's kind of feeling a little chaotic, unstable. Well, to me, I feel as if this masculine in the future feels very alone, unable to access the warmth of this connection. All their insecurities will be triggered, and they may come off as being unapproachable in the energy of the Hermit, even though what they want to do is move toward love. That Knight of Cups will guide them through. So, ultimately they want to come toward this feminine with their heart wide open, from the heart on their sleeve, all those little cliches, but it's very romantic. It's a romantic gesture. It is emotional in nature, but I kind of feel like they've got to figure out how to pull that off. And they're still in the phase of transformation. So I'll just say that. 5 of Cups for the feminine. Yeah, feminine's got some regrets here, some sadness. Yes. Sense of grief or loss. Regret. Ugh. A devil energy. Yeah. So there's a forced, I feel as if this feminine isn't taking any steps forward, is really reflecting on all that went down. There is, a sense of loss here due to this third party devil energy. So we have the devil with the Three of Cups and the devil with the Three of Cups. Seems pretty mirrored. You're both lamenting the same issue. It's something you're both dealing with, but maybe in different ways. So I see this feminine with the more Pisces energy. We've got a lot of double energies coming through, of waiting for some enlightenment. This is a delay, but it feels as if it's this feminine, it's conscious. It's a choice. A choice to sort of look at the situation from different perspectives or with fresh eyes, 30,000 foot view. What really went on here? What part did I play? What do I regret? What do I feel sad about? What mistakes were made all the way around with regard to this toxic energy? So feminine very much in a holding pattern and working on some healing. Wonderful. Underneath, Four of Swords. Like taking the time to pull back and really reflect on everything. It feels like a realignment for this feminine. In the past, the Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus and Libra. Temperance, really, this is a card of alchemy. It is a card of exercising self-control and restraint. It is patience and reading the energies, tempering the energies. The Temperance card, I like to show you. This angel has 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. So even though this is emotional, they're grounded, right? They're touching terra firma. And they've got a good solid grounding while they process emotions, while they patiently wait for the energies to kind of flow, meld, if you will, on some level. But patience is involved, just like it is with the Hanged Man. Wow, King of Wands. Remember I said I felt a lot of fire energy over here, so there we have it. Feminine, the king is someone who's really in their power, very clear about what they want, has all the confidence to go get it. They're usually a big personality, somebody that I feel that this feminine's very highly attracted to. There's an intense chemistry. So I do feel it's this masculine, regardless of sun sign. I feel that this masculine to this feminine represents the King of Wands. Someone that they like a lot of chemistry. Yeah, got it. Check. Three of Cups right now, though. So this feminine is preoccupied with the, whatever went on with this third-party energy. Masculine's trying to get beyond it, but it's interesting that it shows up in the same place, in the present energy. It's something you're both presently dealing with, whether you're talking or not. If you're not talking, your communication is definitely energetic at 5D. Knight of Pentacles. I think this feminine thinks this is taking too long. There's this is so slow moving. The Hanged Man, even though it is delayed gratification, I don't think that's what the Hanged Man is in this case. I feel like this feminine, the Hanged Man can also be a card of sacrifice, and that's what I think. I think it's a sacrifice that they have to kind of hold back. that they can't take any action, that they're kind of just stuck. And that's maybe why they're taking that time to heal. All right, because they're it's not something they can do anything about. And I almost feel like that's because whatever this situation is that this masculine's been extricating themselves from, it feels like it's taking too long. It's slow moving. The good thing about the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is that it's steady. Action is methodical, deliberate, responsible, reliable, practical, predictable. You can set your watch by this card. So I almost feel like even though it's moving too slowly, it is something that whether the feminine realizes it or not, they can count on it. They can count on it being taken care of. Yeah. By who? By the masculine. Yeah. Feminine is like, this is taking forever. They're kind of consumed here, I feel, with the Three of Cups, and the masculine's slow moving out of that energy, out of that situation. Wow. Yeah, underneath, feminine's like the Tower. Aries and the Emperor and the Tower here, but this is underneath, so it's almost as if this feminine is like, yeah, I don't know that I can wait much longer. Everything's about to come down. I don't know if the feminine is anxiously anticipating the kaboom of that Tower, or if on some level they feel like they can't wait any longer. They're running out of patience. They had it in the past. It doesn't seem to be there right now. Queen of Swords, yeah. Use your mind wisely, feminine. That is definitely a Queen of Swords card. Definitely the realm of thought, good communication skills. Usually comes from a sense of compassion. The hand is extended. All the queens of extra cups. So to me, it's almost as if there's like no BS here. Let's cut to the chase. Let's deal with things in real time here. We're going to get clear, a meeting of the minds, but I'm going to hear you out. So there is good energy in this Queen of Swords, but very cool. Can be very cool. And I have a lot of questions. Truth seeker, truth teller. What is the dealio? Yeah, you're coming at me with a page. I'm ready for an ace. That's their truth. Divine gift of inspired passion, ready to reignite the torch of passion between the soulmates, between the twins. It is overwhelming. A lot to process on an emotional level. The Seven of Cups is emotional overwhelm. Sometimes it's a card of options. Sometimes it's a card of fantasy. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels to me like this feminine is going to shift into the energy of the Queen of Swords. Really not just seeking the truth so that they can process everything that's gone on, but to kind of, with clarity and certainty, communicate their desire for this masculine. Desire. Powerful. But it won't be easy. You cannot escape these Seven of Cups, the emotions. Feminine will be a little bit guarded, for sure. Four of Pentacles underneath. Will maintain good boundaries. That's important. Make sure they get all their questions asked and answered. But deep down, they know what they want. All right, dear Gemini, if this is your storyline, you know what the drill is. There is a link below in the first sentence or two that says, click here for your extended reading. It is, I'm changing it up a little. The 3 cards I normally pull that I usually leave pretty loosey-goosey, I've been a little bit more targeted. So the first card will be, what is the real situation you're dealing with presently? Second card, what is the block, the challenge, or the dynamic going on around that situation? And then, what can you do about it, or what can you expect to come out of it? So we'll look at that. Then a message from this masculine. What do they want the feminine to know? What are they trying to communicate? And the same thing, feminine's message to the masculine. What do they want this masculine to know? We will pull a card for you, Gemini, from your higher self, spirit, or the universe. That's one of my favorite positions. The cards that come through there are really good, clear advice, always serving your highest and best good and interest. Sometimes it comes through as general advice, and other times it's real specific, and sometimes it's a warning. And then we'll look at the outcome. What can you expect going forward, and in what time frame? If timing's a factor, it would show up there. I hope to see you there. I'll meet you there in a second. Otherwise, Gem, take care. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you on a future reading.